Upper Sandusky, Ohio. Upper Sandusky High School inside the mountaintop, where Logan Hartley and the 14-3 Bellevue Redmen come inside the mountaintop to take on Justin Heilman and the streaking Upper Sandusky Rams. We'll have some great Tuesday night hoops for you here live and free on the OH Report on your TV, smartphone, tablet, PC, anywhere you can get the internet. You can watch this game, and it's coming at you next.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let SPHERION do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with SPHERION. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog, and you're not. Hall of Fame coach turned future Hall of Fame host.
Now he's on TV hosting his own. Highlighting our team in the Joe Show zone. Hall of Fame coach, now a host. Sharing our stories from coast to coast. From the court to the screen, he's the best. Jules legacy lives on in the Joe Show quest.
Because this is my show. And it's an all-new me in the new year. Deal with it.
Josh Banks welcomes you inside the mountaintop, Upper Sandusky, Ohio, here live and free on the OH Report into the AVITA Home Health and Hospice pregame show, where Logan Hartley and the visiting Bellevue Redmen look to come inside Upper Sandusky High School and knock off Justin Heilman and these fighting Upper Sandusky Rams. Let's go ahead and jump into the standings for the Sandusky Bay Lake Division, which is where these Bellevue Redmen play. They are second place in that conference behind one of the best teams in the state of Ohio, the Sandusky Blue Streaks, who are 15-1. Bellevue 14-3 overall, 4-3 in that conference. And to be ahead of Norwalk and Perkins, Tiffin Columbian, those are three powerhouse basketball programs, and they are just dominating this year. Let's look at how they've dominated in their team spotlight. Again, 14-3, 4-3 in the conference, led by head coach Ed Rich. Won their last two, beat Tiffin Columbian 46-35, and beat Oak Harbor by almost 30, 61-32, averaging 50 points per game, giving up 40.4, shooting 44.5% from two, only 28% from three. But I'll tell you what, they're one of the best free throw shooting teams in the area at 70%. And the young man we're going to look at now is one of the reasons why. One thing I am going to say, he's a sixth man, but he's the leading scorer on this ball club at 11.7 points per game. Also averages 7 rebounds and shoots 83% from the stripe. Don't foul him. He's a senior that's going to win a game at the free throw line if you give him the opportunity, and he's going to beat you on the boards as well. Let's take a look at how Bellevue's going to come into Upper Sandusky tonight and take care of business and beat these Rams. Their keys to victory this evening: win in the paint, dominate the glass. They've got the Martin brothers, 6'4" and 6'5", respectfully. Jackson and Ashton, they're going to look to dominate in the paint against Holden Darris and Cayman Isles and force turnovers. Force Upper to play fast, force turnovers. But let's flip the script here before we get into the national anthem and take a look at the standings for the N10 conference, where the homestanding Upper Sandusky Rams play. A very talented conference. We've already seen Upper Sandusky upset the likes of Winford. They've taken the conference-leading Colonel Crawford Eagles to two of the tightest games they've had all year, and they took Cary down to the wire as well, and they beat Mohawk. Their 5-6 record in conference play does not show how good they are, folks, and I've been saying that since day one. Let's take a look at their team spotlight. As the PA announcer is bringing out the student leader to talk. But we're going to take a look at the team spotlight, led by head coach Jeff Winslow, 10-7, 5-6 in the Northern 10. Won 2 of their last 3, including that win over the Winford Royals, 57-52 at Winford. They average 52.8 points per game, give up 47.2 points per game. They shoot 55% from 2, 30.5 from 3, and 63% from the stripe. Second in the conference from the free throw line. And this young man right here is one of the reasons why. Justin Heilman, 9.8 points per game, 3.4 assists, and 32% from deep. Third on the team in scoring, second in assists, and second in three-point percentage. He likes to share the wealth. He's going to have to do that tonight, but they're also going to have to do this: knock down that three ball and control the pace. And Brock Montgomery, Justin Heilman, Josh Heilman, Holden Darris are going to have to shoot it consistently if they're going to knock off Bellevue, and they're going to have to control the pace of the game. Get out and run when you can. Slow it down when you can. Now we're going to send it down to the court as the Upper Sandusky Pep Band is going to play the national anthem. A great rendition, as always, by the Upper Sandusky Pep Band, as the PA announcer is now going to introduce the cheerleaders, but we're going to jump right into the starting lineups for both teams, as we'll start with those 14-3 visiting Bellevue Redmen. Senior, 6'4", number 1, Jackson Martin. Senior, 6'5", number 10, Ashton Martin. Freshman, 6'1", number 14, Ike Brown. And senior, number 44, 6'4", Cody Lindsay. And for the Upper Sandusky Rams, it's the usual starting 5 that we've seen almost all year for Coach Winslow. Senior guard, 6'5", number 2, Holden Daris. Junior guard, 5'10", number 4, Justin Heilman. Junior guard, 6'1", number 11, Brock Montgomery. And junior forward, 6'5", number 25, Cayman Isles. As the PA announcer is introducing those starters, we'll let her finish that up, and then we're going to get ready for action. Hey, jump in the fan zone. Let us know where you're at, who you're cheering for. I seen a Facebook comment earlier as soon as we went live. Want to say it was Jill Bautista saying go Bellevue. I know it was the last right name. If I got your first name wrong, I apologize. I seen your last name, though. Cheering on the Bellevue Redmen. Let us know who you're at, who you're cheering for, where you're from. Let us know. Halftime, guys. Start putting your input on an MVP. Let me know who you think should be the MVP tonight when we reach halftime. I'll take your choice into consideration when I make my choice, as we're about done meeting the starters for both teams. Cayman Isles, you see him here, 6'5", junior. He's been a contributing factor to these Rams all season. We'll see if he can continue his dominance tonight, as Coach Winslow's getting the boys ready to go. They're going to take the floor. We're going to have Holden Daris, Jackson Martin, center circle, ready to jump it up. Here inside the mountaintop for some Tuesday night non-conference hoops. Ball's up. Daris wins it. It ends up in the hands of Isles. Upper Sandusky's going to look to get across the floor. Heilman, Montgomery with it. Gets it to Daris on the wing. Isles catch. Josh gets it to Cayman, loses it off the leg. It's going to be a turnover. It's going to end up in the hands of Jackson Martin. It's Joel Ray with it now. That's Ashton. That's Cody Lindsay. Misses the 3. Isles soars for the board. Montgomery's going to bring it across for the Rams. Daris with it. Isles. He's been working on the three-point stroke, trying to become more of a threat. Daris had him down low, didn't see him in time. Montgomery. Justin with it now, gets it to Cayman. Daris, they tried to feed him. Jackson Martin got a hand on it. He's going to go all the way to the hoop. He's going to get fouled by Holden Daris. That's going to be his first, team first. Jackson Martin read that like a book, stole it. Holden Daris beat him to the spot, but still reached in and drew the foul.
Cayman.
Bellevue's going to throw it away as Joel Ray tried to throw it cross court in the corner to Jackson Martin. Couldn't get it to him. It'll be Upper Sandusky basketball. Bellevue's going to press. Like a 2-2-1. Hard man trap. Daris to Josh. Back to, tried to get it back to Daris. Threw it away. And then Justin Heilman comes away with the steal for Upper. Back and forth we go. It's going to be out of bounds off of Bellevue, as we've got multiple steals here in the first quarter already, as Gavin Fry is going to check into the game, replacing Josh Heilman. Justin gets it up top. Kicks it in the corner. Montgomery will catch and shoot. Nothing doing. Daris with the offensive board. Pump fake. Daris can't finish. Lindsay gets it for Bellevue. Gets it to Ray. Lindsey's going to set a screen for Ray. He's going to roll to the hoop. Daris switched on to him. Great hands by Montgomery. Ends up in the hands of Fry. It's punched out of bounds by Ashton Martin. It'll stay with Upper Sandusky. Daris to inbound.
Came in. Daris.
Justin with it. Fry. Montgomery. Thought about it, nothing doing. We're going to have a hand check. That's going to go on Cody Lindsey. His first, team first. Montgomery got aggressive. Lindsey got a little bit extra aggressive with the hands. Got a hand check call. Daris to inbound under the hoop. Gets it up top to Isles. Back to Daris. Heilman catch and shoot. Blocked. Martin with the block. He's got a leak out. Spin move. Lost it. It'll go to Upper Sandusky. It's a turnover by Bellevue. Daris inbounds it to Montgomery at about half. Heilman. Fry. Daris. Daris thought about Isles instead. Took it all the way to the hoop and scored. Holden Daris has the first two of the evening. 5.5 remaining. Ray guarded by Fry. To Brown, to Jackson Martin. In the corner, Joel Ray, pump fake. Back up top to Jackson, to Ashton. He'll catch and shoot the three ball. Ashton Martin. He's got three, and it's a 3-2 Bellevue lead. Heilman gets it to Isles. Going to have a blocking foul called on Ike Brown. That's going to be his first, team second. Daris gets it into Isles. We're going to have a foul on Ashton Martin. A little too aggressive on Daris as he tried to come in and post him up. 2 hands to the body. Daris to inbound again. Fry. Daris. Hard jab step, nothing doing. Heilman's going to get it. They're going to keep swinging it around the perimeter until they get an open three or they get a layup. Pass and cut. Open offense. Daris in the post. He's going to look to go to work. Gets it to Isles. Back to Daris. Top of the key. Justin Heilman with it now. He's going to look to step through. Nothing doing. Isles catches in the corner. Keep running the offense until they get the look that they want. Isles gets it back. Justin with it now. They're going to set it up again. Daris is going to get a screen from Isles. Turn around, nothing doing. Feeds Isles. Cayman Isles on the assist from Holden Daris. It's 4-3 Upper Sandusky. 4 minutes remaining. Jackson Martin with it for Bellevue. Lindsey in the corner to Ike Brown. Joel Ray. He's going to look to feed Lindsey. Gavin Frey trying to front him. That's a huge mismatch. Ashton Martin in the corner. Kicks it cross court. Ike Brown. Nothing doing. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Ray. Jackson Martin. Jab step gets to the left. Cut off by Fry. Great defense by the Rams. Again, Bellevue patience to get the shot that they want. Lindsey. Brown. Gonna have a foul. I believe that's gonna be on Gavin Fry. That'll be his first, team second. Cooper Moyer is gonna check into the game. Along with Carson McKenzie. They're going to get it inside right away to Carson McKenzie. It's 5-4. Gavin Fry, ball fake, up, finish. Great pump fake by Fry. Great feed from Daris. Ashton Martin with it. Going to be another turnover on Bellevue, their 5th. Going to be another turnover on Bellevue, their 5th. Isles with it now. Wanted to get it to Daris. Nothing doing. Isles going to look to go all the way on his own to his left. Nothing doing there. He's going to throw it up top to Montgomery. He'll catch. Montgomery's got a lane. Daris in the corner. Holden Daris knocks down the triple. It's 9-5 Upper Sandusky. Ike Brown catches it. Montgomery is going to pick up a foul. His first, team third. As both teams now with 1 triple apiece. Josh Heilman's gonna check back into the game, replacing Brock Montgomery. Ashton Martin, Ike Brown, catch and shoot, short, gets another offensive rebound, gets it back inside, he misses again. Daris with the rebound. Daris gonna look to bring it up. As Nolan Smith's gonna get ready to check into the game. Daris is going to get up top. Justin Hyman thought he had a mismatch. Kicked it to Fry in the corner. Another great ball fake. Josh with it to Daris. Came in on the elbow. Wants to feed Holden. He does feed Holden. It's knocked away. Lots of guys on the floor. They're going to call a foul on Holden Daris. It's going to be Holden's second. Team 4th. Minute 26 remaining here in quarter number 1. Nolan Smith checks in for Brown. And Montgomery's going to check in for Daris, who has 2 here in the first quarter. Ray with it. Ashton Martin. Almost had it ripped away. Ray's wide open on the wing. Can't knock it down. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Cooper Moyer. It'll be Upper Sandusky basketball. Justin Howman with it. Montgomery just looking to break the press. Bellevue kind of backed off of their press a little bit. Fry with it, gets it to Josh. Isles. Josh Heilman now to Justin. To Kamen. Kamen going to look to go to work. He's going to find Montgomery in the corner. Pump fake. Brock. Justin catch and shoot. 3-ball. No good. Kamen Isles fights for it. Ends up in the hands of McKenzie. Joel Ray's going to set up the offense. We got inside of 25 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Expect Bellevue to hold for 1. Ashton Martin. Joel Ray. Ten seconds and counting. Ray's going to get a screen from McKenzie. Going to get it to Ashton Martin. Gets it inside to McKenzie. He dribbles it off of his own leg. Ends up in the hands of Isles. And that's going to do it for 1. After 1, the Upper Sandusky Rams lead the Bellevue Redmen by a score of 9-5. And we'll be back for the second quarter on the OH Report after this break.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let SPHERION do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. so you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with SPHERION. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Josh Banks back inside the mountaintop for second quarter action. On the floor for both teams. First for Upper, Gavin Fry, Parker Osborne, Brock Montgomery, Holden Daris is checked back in, and Josh Heilman. And on the flip side for Bellevue, Joel Ray, Jackson and Ashton Martin, Cooper Moyer, and Nolan Smith. Martin, Ray, Smith. Daris got the steal. Another turnover for Bellevue. Josh Heilman with it now. Fry, Osborne. Josh Heilman's going to have it at the top. He's going to get it to Daris. Fry in the corner. Moyer poked it away. Montgomery. Josh Heilman. 3-ball short. Joel Ray with the rebound. Ashton Martin. Ashton Martin soars for two. 9-7. The Rams now lead as Ashton Martin's got 5 of their 7. Gavin Fry. Josh Heilman. Osborne. Fry with it. Daris looking to post up. Montgomery with the beautiful cut. Gavin Fry finds him. 11-7. Upper Sandusky. Jackson Martin. Smith. Ashton Martin. Tried to feed Moyer. It was stolen away by Daris. In the hands of Montgomery. Daris going to bring it across the timeline. Get into their offense. Montgomery at the top of the key. Osborne. Fry with a nice catch. Osborne with it. Montgomery in the corner. Montgomery's going to look to get all the way inside. It's going to go off of Montgomery's leg. That'll be an Upper Sandusky turnover. It'll be Bellevue basketball as Ike Brown and Cody Lindsay are going to check back into the game. Martin to Martin. Ray. Lindsay. Posting up down low. Didn't see him. Jackson Martin with it now, guarded by Daris. Ike Brown's going to try another one. Misses again. He's 0 for 4 from the field. The freshman still trying to find a stroke. Isles rips down the board. Daris with it now. Daris going to look to get all the way inside. Steps. Can't finish. Isles is going to get called for a foul. It's going to be Cayman's first. Team first of the second quarter as we're inside of 4:40 before half. Ray with it. Ashton. Ray in the corner. Ray's going to look to go inside. Can't finish. Ike Brown's going to get the offensive rebound over Isles. Second possession for Bellevue. Jackson Martin feeds Lindsay. Up and finishes Cody Lindsay. He's got his first 2 of the evening. It's 11-9. Justin Heilman looks to get inside. Gets Montgomery. Isles. Josh with it. We're going to have a foul. Who's going to go on? It's going to go on Brown. His second. As Moyer's going to check back into the game. Heilman with it. Montgomery. Josh. Isles down low. Isles going to look to go to work in the post. Montgomery now. Daris. Justin now reset. Getting the play from Coach Winslow. Upper Sandusky doing exactly what they needed to here in the first half, controlling the pace of play. Montgomery with it now. No bad shots for the Rams. Heilman. Isles. Might have had Justin on the cut. Didn't see him. Finds Montgomery instead, who feeds Isles. Smart basketball play by Kamen to not force a shot, instead pull it back out. 2.5 remaining as they've ran 2 minutes off of this clock. Josh Heilman cuts. Kamen Isles finds him on the backdoor cut. What a pass and finish. Heilman's got his first 2, and it's 13-9. Ray with it. Jackson. Step through, finish. Jackson Martin's got his first 2, 13-11. Heilman finds Daris. He'll get it across. Tell Coach Rich looked at his scouting report. He's calling out every Upper Sandusky play before they run it. Daris with it now. Justin Heilman looks to get all the way inside. Daris catch and shoot. Can't knock it down. Rebound by Moyer. Ray's going to look to get it across. Not looking to push the pace. Coach Rich going to call a timeout. 13-11 with 1:07 remaining as I just watched the Upper Sandusky 7th grade boys basketball team, who's going to be honored here at halftime tonight for having an undefeated 7th grade season in the season and then winning the N10 tournament. So that's a pretty good looking future for these Upper Sandusky Rams as their 7th grade goes undefeated. Their 8th grade makes it to the semifinals of the N10 tournament at the middle school level. These kids are going to be excited to play for Coach Winslow here over the next couple seasons. Colton Thiel, go Rams. Keep getting involved in the fan zone, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see who you're cheering for and where you're cheering from. Don't be shy. As it's a 13-11 advantage for Upper Sandusky, where they've controlled the pace, they've done things correctly. Bellevue's going to inbound Joel Ray with it. Ashton Martin, he's got 5. Ray's going to catch and shoot. Can't knock it down. Tipped out. Ray again, elbow, nothing. Jackson Martin gets it to Ashton. Tries to feed Lindsay. It somehow gets to the big fella inside. Cody Lindsay's got his second bucket. Daris tries to finish at the rim. He can't. A great field by Heilman. Justin's going to get the steal, though, on the other end. Jackson Martin comes away with it as that's another turnover. 6-5 the turnover margin here. Sloppy basketball here the last couple minutes. Inside of 15 seconds in the half. As Cooper Moyer tried to go finish, Montgomery's got it now. Inside of 5. Josh Heilman from the corner. Can't knock it down. Ends up in the hands of Daris. Ends up in the hands of Ray. Cody Lindsay. Halftime score. 13-13. We'll be back for the AVITA Home Health and Hospice halftime show and stats after this break.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let SPHERION do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with SPHERION. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog, and you're not. Hall of Fame coach turned future Hall of Fame host.
Now he's on TV hosting his own. Highlighting our team in the Joseph zone. Hall of Fame coach, now a host. Sharing our stories from coast to coast. From the court to the screen, he's the best. Jules like to see Liz on in the Joe Show quest.
Because this is my show. And it's an all-new me in the new year. Deal with it.
Josh Banks back inside the mountaintop AVITA Home Health and Hospice halftime show. 13-13 tie. The 14-3 Bellevue Redmen are struggling here inside the mountaintop as They're not knocking down the three consistently. They've missed. Ike Brown's 0 for 3. Joel Ray's 0 for 2. Those shots start falling. This is a different basketball game. As it looks like our player spotlight, their leading scorer, Logan Hartley, still in his warm-up. Injury, not exactly sure. Didn't get a chance to talk to Coach Rich to find out what's going on. But he hasn't come out of his warm-up yet. He's got a clipboard in his hands. So hopefully it's nothing serious. Hopefully he gets to get back on the floor this year, as he's played in every single game this season except for this one. On the flip side of things, Upper Sandusky's done exactly what they needed to do to keep this a ball game. Control the pace, keep the scoring low, and they've only knocked down one triple. If they start to get a couple more to fall, they'll be able to break this thing open. As Heilman's missed, both Heilmans have missed a couple. Brock Montgomery's missed one. Gavin Fry's missed one. Holden Daris has missed one. So neither team's shooting it very effectively. And you're going to see here, as we take a look at our stats, identical for both teams. Nobody's went to the free throw line yet. 5 twos, 1 3. Bellevue with a slight rebounding edge and one more turnover. A pretty evenly matched half. And it's exactly what you want if you're Coach Winslow and Coach Rich. Right before your tournament draw, which I believe the boys' draw is this Sunday. It's normally a week after the girls. So one of those things where you want, this is a battle test for both teams. Upper Sandusky kind of on a roll here lately, knocking off Winford, knocking off Seneca East in a very low-scoring game, and then going to Mohawk and giving them every bit that they could. So they're in a dogfight themselves, 10-7 overall. You're 5-6 in the conference. They've only lost one game out of conference. And if you guys remember, back at the beginning of the season, these Upper Sandusky Rams handed Tiffin Columbian, I want to say, their first loss of the season. So they were rolling. Both teams were kind of trying to figure it out, and Upper Sandusky got the win, and they've kind of built that momentum coming into things. But on the other side of things, Bellevue's 14-3. They're 10-0 out of conference. They haven't lost a non-conference game yet, and I doubt that they want that first one to be here at the mountaintop. So we'll kind of be able to see what adjustments both coaches make here at halftime. Where do they go? What do they do? Who decides to step up and knock down a big shot? As Jackson or Ashton Martin's got 5, Cody Lindsay's got 4, Jackson Martin's got 2, and Carson McKenzie has 2 for Bellevue. And then on the flip side of things, Holden Daris has 5, Brock Montgomery has 2, Josh Heilman has 2, Gavin Fry has 2, and Cayman Isles has 2. So balanced scoring both ways, nobody really showing out and stepping up. Who's going to be the one to do it? We'll find out in about 3 minutes. But until then, we're going to take a break.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let SPHERION do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with SPHERION. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog, and you're not. Hall of Fame coach turned future Hall of Fame host.
Now he's on TV hosting his own, highlighting our team in the Joseph zone. Hall of Fame coach, now a host, sharing our stories from coast to coast. From the court to the screen, he's the best. Jewels like a sea lives on in the JoJo quest.
Because this is my show. And it's an all-new me in the new year. Deal with it.
Josh Banks back with you live and free inside the mountaintop for second half action as Upper Sandusky is going to start with the ball in a tie ball game. Daris going to get it on the block. Gets it down inside to Isles. Isles lost it, but it's going to go off of Bellevue. Stay Upper Sandusky. You're going to see the final bucket, final rebound of the first half. Daris with it. Montgomery now. It's a screen from Daris. He thought about the volleyball line three. Nothing doing. Content to move the ball and get the shot they want is Upper Sandusky. Montgomery got all the way inside. It was poked away by Jackson Martin. It'll be Bellevue basketball. Joel Ray. Starters for both teams on the floor. Jackson Martin. Ray gets to the right side, can't finish, kicks it in the corner. Ashton Martin looks to go at Isles. Gets it to Ray in the corner, gets it to the big man, Lindsay. Up top, Jackson Martin, nothing doing. Ike Brown gets the offensive board. He loses it. Justin Heilman ends up with it and gets it to Daris. Another turnover by Bellevue. Justin with it. Josh thought about the catch and shoot. Nothing doing there. Gets it to Cayman Isles. Elbow. Nothing doing. Montgomery in the corner. Three ball. Nothing but the bottom. Brock Montgomery's got three more. He's got five. It's 16-13 Upper Sandusky. Ray in the corner. Gets it inside of the big guy, Lindsay. He's going to look to go to work. Spins to the right. Finishes. Cody Lindsay's got two more. He's the leading scorer for Bellevue with 6. Isles gets it across to Daris. Great feed. Cayman Isles with the dime to Holden Daris. 18-15 Upper Sandusky. Jackson Martin now. They're going to look to keep feeding the big guy. Montgomery stepped over. He read it. It's going to be a foul on Ray. It's going to be his team first of the half. Daris gets it into Heilman. To Daris. Daris is going to break it himself. He's going to feed Isles down low. Cayman Isles can't finish. Cayman Isles with an offensive rebound, but it's poked away. Ends up in the hands of Ike Brown. Ike. Lindsay in the corner. Cody Lindsay's going to look to go to work again. He gets it to Ray instead. Joel Ray, step back three. Can't find it yet. Daris gets the rebound. Justin Heilman. Montgomery. Brock gets it to Josh. Gets it to Brock. Touch pass in the corner to Daris. No shot. Up top to Isles. Isles going to look to go to work. Spin to that left hand. Left-handed hook. Cayman Isles finishes 20-15 Upper Sandusky. It's a 7-2 run to start the half for the Rams. Lindsey, Jackson Martin, Ike Brown. He's going to look to get inside. Can't finish again at the rim. Daris finds it. Daris going to look to get all the way to the hoop himself. He goes up strong. Can't finish, but he's fouled. It's going to go on Jackson Martin. That'll be his first, team second. 4:21 remaining here in the third quarter. Can't knock down the first. Fry's going to check in, replacing Isles. Nolan Smith's going to check in, replacing Ike Brown. Daris misses them both. A rare feat by Holden. 0 for 2 at the stripe. Nolan or Joel Ray with it. Jackson Martin. Smith, Ashton, Ray in the corner. Lindsey. Ashton. Smith bobbled the pass. Might have had a catch and shoot triple there had he not bobbled it. Jackson Martin to Ashton. Smith. Another content possession for Bellevue. They want to get the open shot. Great defensive possession, something we've seen from both teams all night long. Jackson Martin, he'll catch and shoot. Three ball, nothing but net. Jackson Martin knocks it down, and Coach Rich is going to call a 30-second timeout after that triple. 20-18 your score. 9-5 now, the quarter score, Upper Sandusky. A good start by both teams. Both teams have knocked down a triple here in the second half, something that they were able to do once each in the first half. Missed a bunch as well. They're both 1 for 1 here to start the second half as Montgomery's got one. And now Jackson Martin pick up the pace. Potentially, if you're Bellevue, force some Upper Sandusky turnovers. They've already got 6. Bellevue's got 8. Bellevue winning the rebound battle 12-10. Who's going to separate themselves even more? We got 3:19 left here in the third quarter to find out. Little 1-3-1. Montgomery trapped in the corner. Not where you want to be if you're Brock. Trap on the wing, trap in the corner. It's the goal over 1-3-1. Daris to inbound. Justin goes and gets it up top. Gets it to Cayman. The great feed. Cayman Isles with another beautiful assist to Holden Daris. He's got 9. Ray picks up his dribble. Gets it to Lindsey. Ashton. Jackson, he's feeling it. Catch and shoot. Nothing doing there. That's going to be a foul on Ray. His second. Moyer's going to check back in. Replacing Lindsey. That'll be team third. 2:42 left here in the third. 22-18. Upper Sandusky with an advantage. Dares to inbound. Tries to get it to Montgomery. That'll be Bellevue basketball as Montgomery was out of bounds when he tried to tip that back in. It's a close call right there. Official heads down closer than what we are. Ray's going to get it. Martin guarded by Fry. Jackson Martin can't finish. Great defense by Cayman Isles. Gets it to Josh. Justin Heilman. They're going to look to press regardless of what happens now. Coach Winslow is going to have to call a timeout as Bellevue doesn't care if you make or miss or if they make or miss. They're going to press you instantly with their length that they have between Jackson and Ashton Martin on the floor right now. About as long as it gets is Ike Brown's also going to check back into the game. Replacing, it looks like, Joel Ray as the cheerleaders. You see the Bellevue cheerleaders out there. One of the larger groups of cheerleaders that we've seen all year. (11-5) quarter so far for Upper Sandusky as they're going to have the ball sideline out just on the other side of half court. Justin with it. They're going to trap as soon as he crosses half court. There it is. Fry's going to hoist. Just long. Montgomery soars for the offensive rebound. Daris gets it back to Fry again. He thought about that one. Jackson Martin got a hand in his face before he could do it. Montgomery, ball fake. Corner to Isles, ball fake. Cayman loses control. Tries to get it to Justin. It's stolen away by Jackson Martin. That length is a problem as Moyer is going to be fouled by Fry. That'll be his second, team first. Gavin trying to make a play on the ball. Kind of got a little bit more of the chin area than he did the basketball. Ray with it now for Bellevue. Guarded by Fry. Content, get the shot they want. We're inside a minute 25. It's going to be on Daris. That's going to be his third, team second. A little bit too much contact there by Holden. Ray gets it. Minute 15. Ray's going to get a double screen. Ashton Martin's going to catch. Feeds it inside. They're going to call the foul on the floor. No shot. It's going to be on Montgomery. It's going to be Brock's second. Josh Heilman's going to check in, replacing Holden Daris. It's Brock's second, team third. Both teams with 3 fouls. Minute 10. Jackson Martin with it. He already knocked down one triple. Ike Brown, he gets inside. Still can't find the range. Ike Brown struggled here tonight. Justin Heilman's got it for the Rams. Inside of 60 seconds. Justin with it. Montgomery to Josh in the corner. 3-ball long. Ends up in the hands of Moyer. Moyer gets it to Ray. To Ashton Martin, to Jackson Martin. My apologies. Ike Brown, he's going to keep shooting as Heilman tries to save it. He can't. He's unsuccessful. 28.5 remaining here in the third. That'll be Bellevue basketball, baseline out of bounds. Ready to inbound, throws the long pass to Brown. To Jackson. Jackson tried to get it to Moyer. Montgomery came away with the steal. Brock with it. Almost had it pickpocketed. It's up in the hands of Josh. Cross court to Justin. 10 seconds left. We're inside of 5. Justin Heilman gets that. Kicks in the corner. Montgomery's going to hoist one at the buzzer. No good. 22-18. Upper Sandusky with the lead in a very low-scoring basketball game. We'll be back for money time after this break.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let SPHERION do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with SPHERION. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Josh Banks back with you live and free on the OH Report inside the mountaintop Upper Sandusky, Ohio, where the Upper Sandusky Rams lead the Bellevue Redmen 22-18. After 24 minutes of basketball, we got 8 minutes left in a low-scoring contest. Which offense can figure it out, or the defense is going to continue to will these two teams to victory? Ashton Martin with it for Bellevue. Guarded by Isles. They want to feed the big guy. They tried to get it cross court to Brown. Isles got a hand on it. Daris with it. Heilman spins. Daris top of the key. Feeds Isles. The dish. Holden Daris throws a dime right back to his buddy Cayman Isles. He returns the favor. 24-18 Upper Sandusky. Jackson Martin with it, guarded by Justin Heilman. Defense, defense, defense is what's been the story of this game. Joel Ray's going to try to knock one down. He finally does. Joel Ray's got a triple. 24-21. Isles stolen away by Ray. He's going to feed the big guy, Lindsey. They're going to call a foul on Justin Heilman on the floor. No shot. That'll be Justin's first, team first. Montgomery's going to check back into the game. Replacing Josh. Ready to inbound. Ike Brown, he's going to keep shooting, and he finally knocks one down. The freshman, that's how much confidence he has in himself. 24-24. Justin Heilman's going to go coast to coast. He's going to get fouled hard. See who they call it on. They're going to call it on Ray. His third. Heilman tried to go coast to coast. He got clobbered. Now he's going to go to the line for two. First one's up. Good. Second one rims out. Rebounded by Martin. 25-24 Rams. Bellevue with possession. Jackson. Tried to get it to Ray. Fry tried to get the steal, couldn't. Joel Ray gets it to Brown. Ray gets inside, can't finish. It's going to be a kick on Daris. It'll stay Bellevue basketball. 6:14 remaining here in the third. In a 25-24 ball game. The effort from Brown gets it to Lindsey. Ray with it now. Looking to feed the big guy. Bellevue swinging around. They want to feed the post. They got the mismatch. They want it again. Ike Brown's going to shoot another one. Can't knock it down. Joel Ray, the smallest guy on the floor, skied for the offensive rebound. Took it from Cayman Isles. Second chance opportunity for Bellevue. Jackson Martin thought about it. Joel Ray thought about it. Great pump fake. Daris tried to get the offensive foul. Ike Brown spins, finishes. The freshman's got ice in his veins as he's got 5 here in the fourth. It's 26-25 Bellevue. Heilman with it for the Rams. Gets it to Isles in the corner. Cayman not really a threat to shoot, but I tell you what, he's been working on it. Montgomery is a threat to shoot, though. Fry. Bellevue doing everything they can. They're switching all screens. Isles getting doubled. Coach Winslow's going to call a 30-second timeout as he's seen Cayman getting in trouble. Great double team by Bellevue. Martin got a hand on it. Cayman got it to Justin, but Coach Winslow called a timeout first as he didn't want a turnover to lead to a layup for Bellevue. A 7-4 quarter for Bellevue. (26-25) Bellevue leads. They've knocked down 4 triples, 3 in the second half. Both of these teams looking to stay hot. Fan zone, I see you popping out there. We got 4:26 remaining. Who's going to be the MVP tonight? Let me know so it helps me make my decision, as it's not going to be an easy one in a contest like this. Daris is going to inbound to Justin Heilman. Heilman gets it to Isles. Cayman, nothing doing to Daris. Gets a screen in the corner to Fry. We've seen Fry knock some big shots down this year. Montgomery, Justin Heilman, he'll catch and shoot. Can't knock it down. Ashton Martin soars for the board. Ashton with it. Defense by Isles. Isles got a piece of it. It'll stay with Bellevue. 26-25, 3:44 remaining. Ike Brown gets it. The freshman tries to get inside, gets it back to Lindsay in the corner. Ray. Content with holding as much as they can. Feeds Lindsay. Cody Lindsay's got 8. And it's a 3-point advantage for Bellevue, 28-25. Fry's going to feed Isles. Cayman going to look to go to work. Kicks it out to Justin. Justin's going to get right. Loses it. Ends up in the hands of Brown. He gets it to Ray. The 10th Upper Sandusky turnover on the evening. The 6th of the half. Ashton trying to feed Jackson. Nothing doing. Montgomery ends up with it. Brock. Justin. Cayman in the corner. Not a threat to shoot that yet. Again, working on it. Wants to be a threat by next season. Gavin to Justin. They want to feed it inside. They want to get Cayman the basketball. They're doing a great job defensively preventing that from happening. Get it to him now. Cross-court pass to Fry. Great pass by Cayman to even get it over there. Didn't overthrow him, put it right in his hands. Montgomery's got it. We're inside of 2 minutes. We're at 9, right around. Cayman. Montgomery, catch, shoot, 3 ball. Brock Montgomery ties it up. It's 28-28. Coach Winslow's going to call a timeout. Brock Montgomery has 8. None bigger than this so far. No hesitation. Catch and shoot. His second triple of the evening, and he's got 8 points. And we got a minute 31 and counting here in the fourth. And this is going to be a wire-to-wire, nail-biter finish, folks. Defense wins games. We're in the fourth quarter, and these teams have scored 28 points apiece. That's defense. 12 turnovers for Bellevue, 10 for Upper. Bellevue absolutely winning the rebound war. 17-12. Some big offensive rebounds here in the second half. Coach Winslow, as the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams are at Winford tonight, facing the Winford Lady Royals, and are winning after 3, 32-28 in an N10 contest. Last night's podcast, hey guys, if you didn't check out last night's podcast, you can go back and look at it whenever you want, as we had Coach Vin of the Lady Rams along with Addie Newman and Grace Walton in the studio. We got a minute 20. We got 80 seconds and counting in a 28-28 ball game. Ashton Martin's got it in his hands. He's guarded by Daris. Holden trying to get a 5 count. They're going to switch everything. Joel Ray with it now. Coach Rich content to hold for 1 shot. Winner OT. Joel Ray to Brown to Jackson. Holden got a hand on it. Couldn't get the steal. Joel Ray with it now. Ashton. Lindsay. Cody Lindsay, the leading scorer, gets it to Joel Ray. We're at 30 seconds. And we're going to have a timeout by Coach Ed Rich. 32.9 remaining here in the fourth quarter. It's going to be a 60-second timeout. And crunch time. Who's going to step up for the Bellevue Redmen in crunch time? Their leading scorer so far this evening is their big man, Cody Lindsay. He leads the way with 8. But Ike Brown, the freshman, has 5 here in the fourth quarter. Who are they going to put the ball in the hands of? We'll find out here in about 30 seconds when this game goes back in action. On the other side of things, if you're Coach Winslow, you've only got 1 team foul, so you can kind of play this a little bit aggressive. Don't let them get an easy shot. Almost in a situation where if you want to foul, you can foul. Don't let them get a shot at all. What do you do if you're Bellevue? Are you going to hold it and say we're going to win this, or we're going to go to overtime? Are you going to get a quick layup, hopefully, and make Upper Sandusky win it on their home floor? It's that time. We call it money time for a reason, and we're getting our money's worth tonight. 32.9 remaining, 28-28. Coach Rich going to call another timeout as the Upper Sandusky defense almost forces a 5-second call. He'll call another full timeout. as we're going to try to get the attention of the student section for Upper Sandusky. It's small tonight. It's small because normally you've got all of the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams over there, but they're playing tonight as well, as you just heard. They're up 32-28 against the Winford Lady Royals in what's a highly anticipated N10 contest, as all teams' tournament fate have already been decided. Winford is going to play rival Bucyrus in round 1, with the winner of that game going on to face another rival from the N10, Colonel Crawford. So that's an interesting sectional, semi, and sectional championship right there, as you're going to have 3 N10 teams in that part of the bracket. Both teams ready to take the floor. Ashton Martin to inbound. You've got the starters for both sides, minus Upper Sandusky. Upper Sandusky's got Daris, Justin Heilman, Brock Montgomery, Cayman Isles, and Gavin Fry on the floor. They're going to get it into Lindsay. Lindsay gets it to Jackson Martin. He's fouled by Cayman Isles, and he finishes. Jackson Martin finishes at the rim. He's got 7, looking for 8, and looking for a huge and 1. Free throw up. They shoot 70% from the stripe for a reason, folks. He knocks down the and 1. They got a 3-point lead. Fry in the corner. Catch and shoot, Gavin Fry. Can't knock it down. It's going to be off Daris. It's going to be Bellevue basketball, as Daris made an effort to get there. You're going to see the shot by Jackson Martin. 17.9 remaining. Ray with it. Heilman's going to foul him. Coach Winslow going to call a timeout. 14.1 left. Upper Sandusky still has 3, count them, 3 more fouls before they send Bellevue to free throw line. You almost have to force a turnover if you're Upper Sandusky. 3 fouls, 14 seconds, and pray that a team that shoots 70% from the stripe goes 0 for 2. Again, this is where we toss up that situation with the new high school rule of free throws. There's no more pressure shots, ladies and gentlemen. If you get to that 5 mark, you're guaranteed 2 shots. There's no more 1-and-1. In a game like this, that 1-and-1 could be the difference between a 3-point lead, a 4-point lead, or a 5-point lead. You step to the line 1-and-1, even if you're a 70% shooting team and a 75% free throw shooter like some of these young men are. The pressure of that 1-and-1 can get to kids, whether you're a freshman or a senior. That pressure's not on kids anymore. It's straight to the line for 2. We'll see how that affects this game. 14 seconds remaining. Upper Sandusky in a full court man. They're going to get it into Lindsay. Lindsay's the one they probably want to foul. That's team third. It's going to be on Cayman. .6 remaining. They called that on Montgomery, not Isles. That's his third. They're going to get it in. Montgomery's going to pick up number 4. Brock's 4th. Parker Osborne's going to check into the game. Offense for defense, I would assume. That's team 5th. My mistake, they had it wrong on the board. The freshman, Ike Brown, can step to the line and put the nail in the coffin for Bellevue. First one's up. Can't find the bottom. 11.3 remaining, and the door is still cracked for Upper Sandusky. Brown goes 1 for 2. It's a 4-point ball game. Daris with it. Heilman floats and scores. 32-30. 3.3 seconds remaining. It's not over yet, folks, but it's pretty close. Coach Winslow going to call full timeout. I want to say it should be his last timeout. You have to foul immediately and hope that they split the pair, as well as hope you have enough time. They're going to press. They've already shown they're not afraid to press. Up 2, up 3 on a miss or make. Hope that you can get the ball up the floor in under 3 seconds, which is hard enough to do as it is, and get a clean shot in this situation. Upper Sandusky comes out of their huddle. Daris, Justin Heilman, Brock Montgomery, Gavin Fry, Cayman Isles coming out of the huddle. For Coach Ed Rich and Bellevue, Cody Lindsay, the starting 5, Cody Lindsay, Joel Ray, Ike Brown, and the Martin boys, Jackson and Ashton. They're going to inbound. They're going to get it to Martin. He's going to get fouled. 1.7 remaining. One free throw here doesn't seal it. 2 shuts the door completely. We got 1.7. It's almost a, you got to get the ball to half court and take a dribble and make a volleyball shot. But Martin's going to knock down the first, and that was smooth as the other side of the pillow. Butter. Martin knocks them both down, and that's going to close us out. Bellevue's going to come into the mountaintop, remain undefeated in non-conference play, and go to 15-3 with a 34-30 victory over the Upper Sandusky Rams. We'll be back for our AVITA Home Health and Hospice postgame show and our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP after this break.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let SPHERION do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with SPHERION. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog, and you're not. Hall of Fame coach turned future Hall of Fame host.
Now he's on TV hosting his own highlighting our team in the Joseph zone. Hall of Fame coach, now a host, sharing our stories from coast to coast. From the court to the screen, he's the best. Jules like to see Liz on in the Joe Show quest.
Because this is my show. And it's an all-new me in the new year. Deal with it.
Josh Banks back with you live and free with our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP, senior guard for the Bellevue Redmen, Jackson Martin. We were just talking about before we came on the air. Tough, grinded out win for you guys tonight. How does it feel to stay unbeaten in non-conference play and just keep your momentum rolling into Sunday's tournament draw and then into the postseason?
It feels really good. We wanted to go 4-0 in our last four to get a higher seed and get a home game in the playoff drawing. I think we'll be pretty good with it, so we're pretty excited about that. And just keeping it rolling and winning, it's definitely nice.
Now for you, 10 points tonight, led the team in scoring. None bigger than there in the fourth quarter. You had your team's last five. Coach drew an out-of-bounds play up for you. You finished with an and one. And then you stepped to the line for two free throws that we're getting ready to show to knock them down to seal the game. You guys shoot 70% as a team from the line.
Yeah.
It's obviously important to Coach Rich for free throws. How many do you guys shoot in practice, and what did it feel like to do that in crunch time?
It felt really good just stepping up with confidence and making them. You know, everyone dreams of the moment, and when you succeed in it, it's nothing better. And then in practice, we obviously work on them, but, I mean, it's not a crazy amount, but we obviously do work on them. That's
always good to hear that it's important to you guys, but for you to step up in that moment, you guys kind of struggled offensively tonight.
Big time.
You win 34-30, one of the lower scoring games that I think I've seen you guys have all year.
Yeah.
But for you guys to step up, not that you struggled offensively, but defensively, you guys played amazing. You hold Holden Daris to 9 points. They shoot. They didn't get the shots that they normally get. Down low with Cayman Isles, Holden normally gets to the hole at will. What was the practice like this week to prepare for an Upper Sandusky team that's just as big as you guys are?
We knew that they were a streaky team, and then we wanted to stay prepared for them, and just obviously we knew Daris could kind of do it all, get to the rim and shoot, so we wanted to definitely prepare for him, prepare for the big as he would kind of back down. He's been backing down people all year, and then obviously they're shooters that they can kick to. They still hit some tonight, which obviously kept us down a little bit, but I feel like we did all right.
I feel like you guys did really, really, really well. You guys have kind of this flow that you can see that runs through you guys offensively. You got a freshman that starts, Ike Brown, who is just not scared of the moment. He has 6 points in the fourth quarter to go along with your 5. You outscore him 16-7 in the fourth quarter, so your offense comes through when it needs to. Is that something that you guys have kind of pride yourself on year, as far as you said you've had some grinded out wins and some grinded out losses?
Yeah.
What's been your guys' focus this season? What's your motivation?
Just we're trying to make it as far as we can in the playoffs. We've obviously been kind of shaky in the last few years with our team, and we're just trying to progress every year, and I feel like we're doing a great job with that, and then the program's kind of just on the rise, which is definitely our motivation. And then what's it going to take? Your next game is obviously Perkins. They're not having the best year this year, but they're always a really good basketball team. What's going to take to bounce, to keep the win streak going when you play them this weekend? We know that our coaches are going to make a really good game plan for us. They're obviously a really good team, whether their record shows it or not. So just trying to stay ready for them and just be aggressive all week and then get ready for them. That's what we'll do. All right, Jackson. Go ahead, and we're going to zoom in on a little bit. Look into that camera. Give anybody a shout-out that you want tonight. Shout out the team and shout out Logan. We hope you feel better, man. Yeah, that's one of the guys that I was looking forward to seeing play tonight. We hope he feels better, comes back for you guys here soon. That's our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP senior, Jackson Martin, for the Bellevue Redmen, who were victorious tonight. Congratulations on the win. Thank you.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let SPHERION do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with SPHERION. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Josh Banks back inside the mountaintop Upper Sandusky, Ohio, Upper Sandusky High School, where the Bellevue Redmen have come in to the mountaintop and knocked off the Upper Sandusky Rams by a final score of 34-30 in what was a nail-biting finish. You just heard from senior MVP Jackson Martin, who had the last 5 points for Bellevue. They've grinded it out all year long. And the stats you're going to see here kind of show the struggle that both teams faced offensively. 9 twos, 4 threes, 17 rebounds, 12 turnovers, 8 fouls, 4 of 5 at the free throw line. And those were all in crunch time, as they didn't step to the free throw line until the fourth quarter. Flip side of things, Upper Sandusky goes 10 twos, 3 threes, 12 rebounds, 11 turnovers, 13 fouls, and 3 of 6 at the stripe. Bellevue is going to move to 15-3 on the season, as Upper Sandusky is going to fall to 10-8. Now for both these teams coming up next, Upper Sandusky is going to travel to Bucyrus Friday night, maybe Saturday. Saturday night. This weekend. And Bellevue is going to play host to Perkins as well. 2 games that are going to see where these teams are at, as Bucyrus is starting to figure it out. They gave Winford a 1 for their money just this past weekend. And Perkins, as you heard Jackson say, always the talented squad no matter what their record. But for tonight, Bellevue comes out victorious 34-30. For my camera guy, as always, my favorite guy to work with, Brandon Powell. My producer, Adam Thompson. I'm Josh Banks. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And until next time, stay safe, everybody.